All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today I got another banger for you guys. I'm going to talk about the recurring high ticket model. So for the ones that are new here, my name is Ambang. I'm an expert strategist and agency owner that are specifically looking to sell ultra high ticket packages to the ultra high end of the market. We've done so successfully. The people that are stuck between 200 to 700K a year usually come to me and hire me to help them build the infrastructure and the delivery system to be able to successfully and confidently sell these high-end packages. I'm talking about anywhere between $50,000 up to $300,000 for a year package. So if that's you, I highly encourage you to click the link down below. I'm also enrolling students as well. So if you want to join my mastermind program and Bank's Mastermind, make sure to click the link down below as well and work one-on-one with me. I always roll out like the new lessons that I get from my current clients back to the mastermind members and meet with me in person as well every single quarter of the year and have one-on-one access 24/7 to me as well. Now, without further ado, this masterclass is a banger. I'm going to go over the recurring high ticket model that I use for my clients to scale past, even in some cases, $500,000 a month, right? Like we did with Alex, one of our top clients right now in the space. So in this specific masterclass, I'm going to give you a rundown on how we use the recurring high ticket model and scale past $1 million a year business. So again, if you're specifically looking to scale through a model where it's low client volume and a high touch per client, make sure to click the link down below. And without further ado, let's jump right in.
Boom. Okay, cool. So today's masterclass is the week one of a 5-week masterclass series, right? I call it recurring high ticket. Why? Because I'm a recurring high ticket master. Okay, I'm going to put you guys on some serious game today and like show you guys all the lessons that I've been going through from literally starting out around this time last year and now being where I am today. And I'm going to give you guys the realistic, behind the scenes, raw, uncut version of everything what happened, all the lessons, and yeah, to get you guys to the same level of awareness that I find myself in today. Cool? Okay, there's going to be a lot of engagement as well. I'm going to ask you guys some questions here and there, you know, just to make sure that everyone stays active. Okay, so welcome to the part one, right? Before we start, I want to make sure that everyone closes all their tabs, right? We want to mitigate as much distraction as possible. No social media, no nothing, all right? Have a notepad, Google Doc, notes. I saw a lot of people taking notes on the last Webby, on the last masterclass as well. Love that. Keep doing it. Write your questions down because I'll answer them in the Q&A at the end of this. I want you to really like focus for 1.5 hours because that's how long it will take. And for those who stay till the end, you'll get access to the class recording, right? And yeah, there you go. I will share the code for every single person that stayed on the masterclass to DM me privately or via WhatsApp to DM me the code, and I'll send you the recording. Okay, expectations being set. Let me just see and present full screen. There we go. There we go. There we go. Cool. So the topics that we're covering today is what is the recurring high ticket model and why it is the only model to break free from the mediocre agency owner, right? Now, the difference between recurring high ticket and the traditional one-time fee that I did and low ticket retainers, I'm going to break that down in literal detail with some storytelling as well. Understanding the importance of becoming skilled at financially modeling, okay, the money math as I call it, and how we leverage this to get results for our clients and sign high ticket recurring clients as well. Now, the last thing is the key leverage. So the key high leverage skills you need to build to sign your first recurring high ticket client in the next 60 days. Okay. Now, And for the people that think this recorded on some influencer stuff, no, I'm just like you guys. This is live, okay? And who's ready to learn today? Type a yes in the chat. Who's ready to learn? Looking forward to it. That's what's up. That's what's up. Cool, 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 cool. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let's dive right in. Now, for the people that don't know me yet and it's the first time, right? I always like show people, okay? Why do you need to listen to anything I have to say? Most people know me already. They know that within 6 months, I scaled my agency to $220,000 because now it's in euros. If you factor it into dollars, it's 220K within 6 months, right? Which is extremely crazy, in my opinion, because I achieved that by literally not even having a business at all before that, right? I was a football player. So, and in the month of December, we hit $250,000. So that's that. A little bit of social proof for you guys, for the ones that are new, right? Now, let's go to the next one. Some results as well. I'm not the only one that got results from leveraging the model that I did and leveraging all the deliverables and level of skill set that was needed to charge that kind of money, high ticket. So I'm going to show you guys some other people that did the same, like Alex here. Alex is one of the people that went to a whole ascension funnel. For the people that know the ascension funnel, he went literally from being a done with you in my inner circle to becoming an actual client, and we scaled him to 700 grand a month. He was here on the previous masterclass as well, so he did his little talk, and yeah, he's making his bank, right? 20 years old, liquid millionaire, extremely proud, and we are scaling him to 1 million, right? So that's that. Then we have Eduardo. He's in this call today as well. He signed two 15K deals as well. Extremely proud of him. Been talking to him a lot, and yeah, like he made his money together with his brother, like I do with my brother as well. So that's cool. Shout out to you, Eduardo, man. I know you're in here. Then we have Joseph, signed a 22K deal and a 20K deal as well. And he lives in Ghana in Africa. So that's different, right? When you come from a third world country like that. Truly life-changing. The guy felt like a legend. I remember it like yesterday. Sweet. Then we have Joe, more relatable. He came in like doing like, I think 1K a month or something, and scaled past 10K a month within 6 days, which is extremely crazy, but that's what you get if you implement everything I say. So yeah, extremely proud. Joe is in here as well, probably. So shout out to you. Then we have Sergio. Sergio might be in here as well. He scaled his own agency from zero to 35 grand a month within the first 30 days, which is extremely crazy. And then he scaled to 40K a month. And once he scaled to 40K a month, I told him like, hey, man, it's time for you to launch your consulting offer. Because every single time people around me, my students and my clients, when they hit a certain benchmark around 50K a month, I always recommend them to come out with their own info product, right? So I told him that, boom, guy, we launched this info product, scaled it to 103K a month within 12 weeks, which is extremely crazy. Like Sergio, are you here in here right now? Type in the chat if you're in here, Sergio. Let me see. Yeah, he's in here. He's in here. He's in here. Okay. Just to give you guys the importance, to lay down the importance of becoming an expert. See, it's extremely important for you to understand that, man, it's not about getting clients and getting clients. See, it's about literally becoming an expert and giving the people the outcome that they are buying for from you. So let me see, man. Sergio, I want you to ask you some questions. Okay. Let me just get you up here, Sergio. Let me get you up here. Let's see. Boom. Sergio. There we go. Sergio, what's up? Can you hear me, Sergio?
What's up? What's up?
Yes, what's up? There you go. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
Doing great, man. Yo, I just wanted to give you the floor on what the impact is of focusing on fulfillment and not scamming people by getting more and more clients and becoming an expert, right? Can you elaborate more on that and your experience?
100%. So something that I learned from you from the beginning also, and that I see happening in the industry always is that everyone is talking always about client acquisition, get more clients, get more clients, get more clients, but never you see some guru online talk about his results. You never see it. So the thing is, me personally, for example, I scaled to 103K a month, but 30% of it was backend sales.
Exactly.
So it was a period that I was stuck at around 50K a month. And instead of making more sales, I decided, okay, let me go and fix the backend. And that took me to 100K a month.
Exactly.
And yeah, I used that, of course.
Of course, man. Hey, Sergio, can you talk about a little bit more about your results? Because we know that when we were scaling your solo agency, you got the specific results for your client Anthony. How much was that?
Yeah, so we scaled him within the first 30 days. He closed 5 deals in solar. He closed a 12K deal. One was 12K, a couple of 10K, and then two were like 15K deals. First 30 days. And he was
Nice.
starting out. He started in solar like 3 months ago. He was like totally new.
Nice. How much cash was that again?
It was around 80 to 100K
Nice.
first
Nice.
month.
Within the first month, right?
Yeah,
So, man, it just takes a specific set of skills to be able to deploy these results and to really 10x these people like that. And most of these people, most of us in here are trying to figure out, okay, how can I charge more? Okay. And it's by becoming better. It's by knowing exactly what to do to be able to get people to pay you that amount. How much can I make someone? See? And that's the whole point of this class today. Hey, thank you for coming up. And
of
bro,
course, man.
hey, your next webby is coming up as well. We are building
Of
on that.
course.
Cool, cool,
Preparing
cool.
it, bro.
Bro, speak soon, man. Thank you for coming.
Speak soon.
Just okay, cool. Let me just go back to the presentation just to show you guys one of the examples that I'm not alone, right? I just want to make sure that you guys get another perspective. Now that was Sergio. He did some ads as well, deployed some of our ad strategies, and I'm extremely proud of him. He was a footballer as well, just like myself. I think that's why the click was there. So no, amazing, amazing. Like the changes that he made also for his family, for his girlfriend as well. He's about to move to Dubai as well. So change his life in 1 year just by switching up the model and getting paid more. See, now we got like, man, dozens of other results. I'm not going to go over that. You guys get the point by now. Now, just a quick story. There might be some people that are new in here and don't really know my story. I'm going to show you guys briefly on how it all started and how I came to this place where I'm at right now. Now, I started February 1st with Iman Gaji's course, and I decided to buy his course because I saw a YouTube video from him buying his mom a $4 million house. And he was the same age as me. And I was like, fuck no, there's no way this guy, same age as me, is able to bless his mom like that. Like I want that too. Okay. And I was playing football at the time. I was on course to becoming a professional football player, but just the math didn't make sense, right? Becoming a professional football player, 30 grand, 40 grand a month, right? I have to go to training every single day. Like authority, you have to coach yelling at you at it. Nah, I was like, nah, this is not it. Told my coach, hey, I'm not coming back again. I'm going to go fully into business. So I told my brother, hey, buy this guy's course. We need to buy this guy's course, and we stacked the money because I didn't have the money at the time to pay for a 1.5K course. So I would literally sell clothes on a platform called Vinted. So I would sell my clothes on there. I would do like surveys. What else, man? Like some crazy stuff just to stack money quick, right? I would flip iPhones as well on Marktplaats and on Tweedehands. That's like a Belgian platform where you can sell stuff. And on eBay as well. I sold my place. I sold everything. So a week and a half later, bought the course, and I went in complete lockdown, right? So what happened? I bought the course and I was like, man, I need to do the math on getting to 50K a month quick, because I knew that hitting 10K a month was not it, man. Even for you guys, the people that have the belief of hitting 10K a month, I can tell you guys right now, it's nothing. It's truly nothing, right? And so I knew that, hey, 50K a month, I can take care of my family, I can take care of myself. Cool, sweet, let's go, let's do it. So I started selling appointment setting services to the agencies inside of the community, because I was like, man, where there's a problem, there's a solution, right? Because everyone was like struggling to book meetings. And I was selling everyone, man, like for 500 bucks up to 2,000 bucks. I was like, man, I need money so bad. I just need to sell everyone. I have nothing to ask. I have nothing to, to stand my foot on, to be able to charge more. That's how I felt at the time. And I would scale past 10K per month within the first 2 weeks of starting the appointment setting agency. But I was juggling like, man, like 20, 25 clients, like done for you, right? But they had problems with their offer. They had problems with like little other things, other areas inside of the business. Therefore, they wouldn't get the results that they were looking for. And man, I was like, if I keep this up, I will never hit 50K a month, because that means that I would have like 50 to 100 clients, right? So the math doesn't make sense. And I had to figure out how to charge more. So I got sold on the idea, literally, to charge a one-time package, a growth package with some AI solutions, and charge it for a premium, right? And my first deal, successfully, 12.5K, first time, boom, referral from the community itself. Man, like another level of confidence came out of me, man. I was like, man, like this is it. I got it right now. See? And I'm going to elaborate more on how I went to over to the recurring high ticket one, because that was also flawed, right? And just fast forward, scale to 50K a month within 3.5 months, because I locked myself in my house, didn't leave the house. I told my brother, even like, I'm not doing groceries. I refuse to go outside. My brother did the groceries and did everything, right? And I just stayed in the house, and I had like 300 to 500 conversations every single day. I would have conversations in the toilet, everywhere I went. And yeah, scaled to 50K a month. And then brought in a business partner of mine that I now broke up with, and scaled it past 200K a month, right? So that's a little bit in a nutshell, the quick story that I have. And I'm going to break down the specific pricing structures and how I came about transitioning, right? So you guys can see where your guys are at, and don't make the same mistakes as I did. Now, fast forward today, like my life looks completely different. I have clients paying me anywhere between 10 up to 50 grand every single month. It's sweet, right? I have my education company as well. And life is good. Life is good. So got myself a new toy. And yeah, man, most people know already if they looked at my Instagram. So cool. I'm going to break down why the recurring high ticket model is the only logical model in 2025 and like forever. It just mathematically makes sense. I went from charging low ticket, okay, 2K a month. Then I went to one ticket, like one high ticket off, charging people anywhere between 10, and I had also a 40K client as well. But the flaw here was that I had to hunt for new clients every single month. I started from zero. Every single month, right? And I was like, man, that's so frustrating, man. And I would start like below zero because I had 17 people in my organization at the time. Like, it was a nightmare, right? I was like, man, if I want to get to 500K a month, like how many people do I have to take on? Doesn't make any sense. So I had to get back to the drawing board and figure out how I can work with less clients that are going to pay me more money. And then I wrote down the goal of mine to have every single client that I work with wire me 50 grand. And there was this another level of confidence that came out of me, like another level of certainty that I told him, like, bro, easy 50K I deserve. How am I going to do it? I'm going to dive into that shortly. Now, I'm going to talk about the flaw of the low ticket recurring because I know a lot of you guys in here are charging low ticket recurring as we speak right now. And I want to bring out this little story because I went to Lotgenoten podcast. It's one of the biggest podcasts here in the Netherlands, man. Like Luke Baumer went there, Iman Ghazi, etc. Big names, right? And I did the podcast, nice, sweet, did my story, you know, childhood, slept on the streets, grew up with OGs, all that stuff, blah, blah. Okay, cool. And after the podcast, they asked me something, right? Because I help people launch their info products, right? I help coaches. And they asked me like, hey, we would also like to hit like 500,000 a month, you know? And we were thinking of launching this low ticket product, this low ticket community. And I was like, why would you do that, man? It doesn't make any sense. If you want to make 500,000 and their low ticket community, they would charge $50 a month. Okay. $50 a month. If you do the math, how many people do you need to sell into that low ticket product? How many people? Someone do the math. Like it needs like fucking 10,000 people or something, right? I said, bro, that doesn't make any sense, man. If you want to scale to 500,000, why does it need to be hard? Sell something high ticket, man, to rich people. So he was like, bro, okay, like how would you go about it, man? I told him, I'm always thinking charging a high ticket, charging to rich people, right? And I was thinking to myself, what would rich people buy from them? Then it came to me, told him, hey, listen, you need to come up with a mastermind where you show people how to do the podcast setup, backend, ideation, boom, 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 and you all put it into one info product, 30 bands, done with you, right? One time off, one time off. And then what you do, what the rich people like to do as well, because you will sell them into that. They will learn how to do it. But what do rich people want? Rich people don't want to go out and do it themselves. Easy upsell. 70K done for you podcast, right? Told them 70 grand done for you podcast. Bro, I know a lot of people, rich people that would like to learn how to set up a podcast like that, man. Ideation, do this, do that. And then another layer on top of that, I told them to make it recurring, charge a rev share, right? Tell them, hey, I want to track your results. I want to make sure that with partnerships and all that stuff, you get to 500,000 a month and we want to get 10% off of that. And you help them track it, ideation, do everything done for you. Boom. That's how you get to 500,000, right? And I told him this, like, man, why does someone like me need to come in and tell him that? Why does it take someone like myself to think bigger? The only difference between me and you guys right now, just to keep it 100, I just believe I can get paid that amount. That's it. And I do the math, right? And I figure out how much money do I need to make them to be able to deserve that. And how am I going to do it? And you need to sell yourself into being able to charge that. See, your quality of life will improve. Like everything will improve. You will be able to take care of your mother, brother, sister, your wife, right? So came up with that, and they're still considering it though. So if they're launching it, they need me as a to become their marketer. So yeah, they're going to be a future client for sure. Now, that was the flaw of the low ticket recurring. Now, for the one-time offers, right? This one, I was charging 2K, 1.5K, and I was selling appointment setting services. Man, this was not good, man. This was not good. Done for you clients, 25. I was like, man, the math doesn't make sense. I get gray hair. I can't do fades like this again. Like it's done. Right? My hairline would recede But yeah. So I sold myself on this one time off. How can I provide so much value in one package and keep it transactional? So I started doing it. So I sold my first like 12.5K, 12.5K deal. And then I sold my 30K deal, as you see here. Man, look at me, man, happy as fuck, right? 30K in the bank account, one client, let's go. I was happy, man, but little did I know, I was getting into a trap, man, right? And I'm about to tell you guys today. I was like these people, when you work with someone, they are invested for the first period of time. And then after that, they do fuck all. Literally. They literally forget that you ever paid them the money. Ask them to write to film new video ads, Ask them to film a new VSL. Do this, do that. Man, it will take you weeks for them to take that action. Why? Because they're not invested anymore after that. Same logic with my consulting deals. Same logic here. Didn't make any sense. And like up till this day, I still have some HVAC clients that I need to fulfill for. But this is just flawed, man. Every single month, I would literally start I would literally start from minus 20K sometimes because I had payroll. I had to pay some people, right? So it didn't make any sense. And then I sold myself on, nah, man, like I need to get recurring clients in and just force myself to be better, to win their business every single 30 days. See? And it pushed me to become a better marketer, pushed me to become a better advertiser, pushed me to become a better salesperson. So that's what's flawed here. Clients are not invested anymore. You start from zero every single month. Price, like everything fluctuates, right? And yeah, just a huge team of fulfillment. 17 people or something was a nightmare. Now, recurring high ticket. Now we come to the juice. So I started selling recurring high ticket, and the pricing just made sense to me, man. Like my goal on the agency side was to make $500,000 a month from my agency clients. I wanted to have 10 people pay me 50 grand every single month. That's it. That was my math. Let's do it, right? And then I like my granular goal stayed $1 million a month, but then I have my education company and also another consulting offer that came out, etc. And some of my new coming e-com stores. But for the agency side, it was $500,000. Okay. And then I made the pact with myself, man, it just makes sense. See? So it's all about goal setting. I'm going to show you guys how I craft offers. Sorry, guys. I'm going to show you guys how I craft offers, okay? This is what you need to do to truly give a fuck about big numbers, okay? You need to break it down into smaller numbers and then into daily targets, okay? Does it make sense so far? Put a one in the chat, please, if it makes sense. If it makes sense, please. Just to interact with y'all a little bit. Put a one in the chat if it makes sense so far. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so you need to break it down to smaller numbers and then into daily targets. And you always start with the number that you work towards every single time. I call this the money math. And I do this with every single client that I sign, okay? So let's say, to make it more relatable to you guys, because not a lot of people in here make 100 grand. To make 100 grand a month, okay? Let's say your average ticket price is 2.5K. I know for sure that there aren't people in here that are charging like 10K plus to their clients on a monthly basis. I'm sure of that. So let's say the average ticket price in here, I saw that people are charging like 500 bucks, also 300 bucks, but let's say 2.5K, okay? That means that we look at all the steps inside of the funnel to know exactly how many calls we would need to get to that revenue goal, okay? So how I do the money math is I take my clients' current stats. Could the stats get better? Yes, obviously, okay? Could the numbers be bigger? Yes, obviously. But it doesn't matter, right? We want to make sure that we are as realistic as possible and take the statistics that they deal with right now, because that makes it real, okay? Now, what do? We factor in the close rate, okay? Let's say the close rate is 20% to be conservative. That means that we need 200 calls to occur, okay? When the ticket price is 2.5 grand, we need 200 calls. Then we need to factor in the second step, which is the show rate. Okay, let's say the show rate is 50%, which is ass, by the way. Okay, let's say it's 50% to keep it conservative. That means that we need 200 scheduled booked calls. Okay, and let's say the cost per book call is 100 bucks. Then we would need 40 grand in ad spend to be able to hit 100K a month revenue goal. We would need to sign 40 clients. Does that seem realistic? 40 clients every single month to manage? Yes or no? Yes or no in the chat. Does that seem realistic? For me, it doesn't, right? I know you guys agree as well. Now, we need to make it realistic for ourselves. Same math with me, man. When I was charging 2K, 1K, I was like, man, no way in hell I will like manage 50 people and done for you. And no, fuck no, never, right? I love my hairline, see? So we need to be able to charge more. How do we do that? We provide a bigger transformation to the people that we're trying to sell to, okay? Now, the money math has to make sense now. Let's say that we charge 10 grand, okay? We figured out how we charge people more money, which I'm going to go into later in this presentation. Is let's say we go from 2.5 grand to 10 grand. Man, the math drastically changes here. Okay, close rate 20%. Boom, we need 20 calls. Short rate 50%. We need 40 booked calls. Right? Cost per booked call. Let's say that's 200 bucks to be conservative. We are $8,000 away in ad spend to hit 100K 10K a month goal. Now it makes it more realistic. 10 clients, 100 grand. I will do that. Sounds cool, right? And that's how you do it. So today, literally, I want you guys to go out and do the math on your own of what's realistic and what's not, according to the goals that you guys have. Okay. And these things, same for webinars. I know that I had a talk with someone in the group about the webinar thing. Same math applies for webinars, just different stats, right? Just different stats and different steps. Same goes for different funnels that we have, right? Same goes for if you send outreach messages, if you send perfect cold video pitches, what we do to acquire our high ticket clients, right? And then you just reverse engineer the math on how many video pitches, how many messages, how much ad spend am I away from hitting my actual goal? And now it becomes perfectly clear on what targets you need to have and what you need to aim for, okay? And that's where my second thing comes in, right? That I want to show you guys. And that's how I do it for my clients. Let me just share my screen here on this one. I will show you guys something cool. This is what we do for clients, okay? This is what we do for clients. Let me see this. I'll show you guys exactly what the behind the scenes will look like. Mm. A second. There we go. There we go. Got it. Boom. There we go. There we go. This is exactly what we run our clients through. Sales calls. How I sell people on paying me that amount of money. Man, I don't have a sales script, never had one, never. I show this. This is it. We all now know that reverse engineering, the steps in the funnel, knowing our targets and where we need to go to be able to hit our goal. And we all know now that it's extremely important to keep track of the numbers, okay? So this is just a live example, right? I don't care, NDA, I don't care, right? Now, this specific client here, okay? 191 booked calls, live calls taken, this many. That means that short rate is almost like it's around 50%. Close rate is good. Cash collected, this much. Average order value, this much. I know every single thing, every single statistic that we talked about the money math, right? To be able to get our clients the transformation that we want them to have. It's all in here in one single platform. Like I wouldn't know what I would do without this, right? Because everything is in here. Closer commission factored in, setter commission factored in. Like we can even like see which closer brought how much amount of money into the business by selecting it here. Like where they literally came from, source, from school, email, Google, newsletter, right? Instagram, YouTube. We know from every single lead when and where they came from, right? And which campaigns when it comes to ads as well. So cash collected, every single thing, it's all in here. And why is this important? And why am I showing you guys this? Is because to be able to get someone to the goal that they want to be at, you need to be on top of things every single day, man. Me and my brother, we look at this every single day, man. Right? Calls dashboard. Like the whole system here in the Pi version. Now I see where most of the calls and cash collected are coming from. In this specific case, it's from school, right? A group funnel. Then we know, okay, boom, we need to double down on that. Repeat successful action, right? And then statistically, we can also see, okay, where's every single short rate? Where is it the highest? Where do we need to tweak it? See? And that's the math. That's the deliverable. Knowing every single step to optimize for. Okay. Same thing here. The most important, one of the most easiest statistics to double is your short rate. Like by far the easiest. Sometimes I just come into clients organizations and just double the short rate. Easy, right? So we look at, okay, hey, short rate on this date on 3 November was high as fuck. And now 5 November is here. Like what happened here? What did we do differently? What kind of campaigns were we running? And we look at, okay, how do we repeat what we did here in here as well to maximize the results and get more consistent show rate and trend it up? So we look at the trends every single day. That's exactly what I do. I do this, I look at this every single day, and I'm obsessed with it. When I see a dip, man, I get gray hair, man, right? And I immediately tweak stuff, immediately. So also for the closers, okay? Closers, setters, whatever, the amounts that they close. And as you guys can see here, I factor in the goals that they have, 80 grand. Even in my own organization, like I have Harry right now. Most of you guys know Harry, right? He's my dog, he's a G. This guy, he wants to get paid 20 grand up to 50 grand a month. Told him, I bet I'll make sure that you get that, right? But you need to make sure that you keep track of them and you hold them accountable. Okay, Wyatt Williams, in this client example, he is off track of his goal. What happens? Man, I will bring him aside. I'll tell you, hey, Wyatt, man, what happened? Did your girlfriend break up with you or something? Right? Hey, get your stats up, man. Like, what do you need? What do you need from me to make your job easier? Do you need certain pre-selling assets? Do you need more role play training? Do you need different assets to show on the call, right? What do you need from me to make your job easier? And if they say, no, I don't need nothing. Okay, I expect you to turn around then. And then you know exactly how to hold them accountable, okay? We know exactly how much cash they collect, show rates, everything, right? If the show rate is down, I tell them, hey, are you still doing the video notes that I told you to do as a best practice? No. Okay, that's why your show rate is lower. And Logan is out competing you. Competition, right? And this is how we do it. I keep a growth culture with my clients and also in my own organization. I'm tough as fuck when it comes to this, right? Same thing with the stats. Like this particular case is Instagram, right? We look at the different at the impressions, and he had like 24,000 impressions, and then we financial model it back into Then he got like 487 leads from it, 28 book calls, and then 4 people signed from Instagram. And we have this for every single platform. Also for YouTube views, boom, 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 right? Instagram, tap, tap, TikTok, pop, 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 pop. And we know exactly what to double down on. See, it's all data and taking the right actions. Now, when a certain statistic dips, we have like every single action, we have it in here in the Notion, every single action. When we see a specific statistic drop, we know exactly, okay, there's a problem here, there. Like we all have it categorized in statistics from previous clients that we work with. right? Just to make sure that we repeat successful action. And that's why it's so important to keep track of everything, okay? Because that's all I do. Just to be, just to be 100 with you guys, okay? All I'm doing with my clients is doing the money math, okay? I want to get paid 50 grand, but I need to make you $500,000. These are the actions that we need to take to get there. These are the targets that we need to hit. And this is the amount of ad spend that we need to risk in order to get that goal, okay? And I can even get the statistics up because I have all the SOPs. I have all the strategies needed, right? I'm an A player. I know exactly what to do to get the cost per book call even lower, right? Because I'm skilled like that. So by doing this, you're not like, you're not selling, you're giving certainty. Literally, the system that I have there, man, all I do is pull that up. This is what needs to happen, man. You see this current client? He integrated our new like short rate sequence system. Boom, 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 boom. Statistic went up. If we do the same thing with you, boom, we can get you to that goal. Easy, fast. And you can articulate, and by showing them the numbers, the potential targets, everything, you give them certainty of what's going to happen and what the goal are and what we are going for. And that's it. Every single time I talk to clients on a sales call, I tell them, hey, this is the plan, this is the financial model, this is the ad spend that we would need to get to that goal, right? That we need to risk. Are you okay with that? Yes or no? Okay, ready to go? Yes, let's do it. Do I hide the hands behind my back? Hey, how is it with your kids? No, fuck no. No. I tell them exactly, mathematically, what it would take to get them there, how many registrants they would need, how many calls they would need, and make it extremely clear what actions we are going to take to get them there. Plan of action, done. Easy 50 grand I deserve, easy. Same thing for you guys. And every single person that's like was in my inner circle, but I now call it my mastermind. I learned them all to this financial model, everything. Always do the math, make it real, tell them what's going to happen, what the targets are, and go for it and sell it. Joe added another 10K in 6 days by doing this. Being straightforward, doing the math, does it make sense? Yes, let's go. Done, right? No sales tactics, no, man. We don't do that over here, right? So does that make sense, guys? Please type in the chat. Type in the chat if it makes sense. Type 1 in the chat, please, if it makes sense for you guys, before I go to the next one. See. Nice. Nice. Type yes in the chat if it makes sense. Do you guys see the importance of doing the math, right? To see in the future of what needs to happen and give the people that you're trying to sell to certainty of getting that goal. That's it. That's it. That's it. I figured out how to calculate the potential growth. That's it, right? Easy as that. So when it comes to crafting offers, you have to know the goal, okay? You need to know the stats. You need to be able to financially model back how much ad spend they would need to get to that goal, okay? And that's that. And then you articulate it in the right way. That's it, literally. That's your offer right there. Your offer is an outcome. That's all I'm selling. Telling them, hey, bro, $500,000. I want you to wire me 50K and I want you to be happy about it. That's all I'm doing. So same for you guys. Crafting offers for rich people. This is it. Now, mind you, it's recurring. So The pressure is on you to perform every single 30 days, man. Every 30 days is like you need to be on it. So you need to know exactly what the stats are every single day and be on top of it. That's why the system is just genius, right? You need to be on top of it and hold everyone in the organization accountable. I always say, man, you hold people accountable, man. The softer you are as a person, the less money that you make. That's it. I love holding people accountable. I'm that guy. No one is going to mess with my rev share, with my money, none. See, you need to become demanding like that. You need to be on top of every single statistic every single day. See it in front of you. And then if something dips, boom, you take action immediately. And that's how you step into that tweaker mode. That's how you need to become a little bit crazy and have a sense of urgency to push a business like that, to take bigger risks, to risk more money on ads. You need to become better at scripting ads though and writing, but that's not a skill set. But that's how I'm doing it. That's it. That's it. Took me a few months to figure it out, but here we are today. Man, my quality of life changed dramatically, man. My mom was on vacations. Like for 3.5 months, she was away. I didn't even know where she was at, man. To be very honest. Just by doing this, understanding this. That's it. Really. That's it. That's why I'm talking to you guys right here. Like, this is some serious game. This is how you craft offers. This is it. So you sell the outcome, okay?
Okay, we got halfway through the masterclass. Hope you got some notes in there as well. If you have some questions along the way, you can always DM me on Instagram at ambangofficial. Link in the description as well. And again, for the people in there that want to scale to 50K a month, I highly encourage you to join and consider my mastermind program where you work with me one-on-one. So again, soak up this knowledge, take some notes, and without further ado, let's continue.
Now, let's go to the next slide. Now, I went over this a little bit, okay? So I want to show you, right, how to communicate it effectively as well. Master financial modeling, just like I did. And yeah, just knowing every single statistic. That's extremely important. You need to know every single statistic. You need to know the math, do the math. Life in general is just math, right? That's it. So you want to always fill on paper first, right? Look at, okay, how much do I need to charge for my goal to make sense? And fill on paper instead of filling in real life and just, you know, not being intentional about it, you know, just reactively go into it and then figure it out later and then having to scale back because like it doesn't make sense anymore. No. Fill on paper tonight, do the math, right? Do the math of what you need to charge, how many clients you would need on recurring to hit that goal. And even charge a rev share on top of it, but I'm going to cover later. Now, the offer architect, a little bit, I covered it a little bit already, but why the alt pricing model is screwed, okay? Speed to result, okay? Extremely important. Speed to result. Every single 30 days, you need to win over their business. How do you do that? Keeping track of the stats and knowing exactly what strategy and what action to take to get specific statistics up, back and running, okay? To be on KPI. Now, the high ticket pricing structure signals who it's for and who it's not for. Like you can't work with poor people, man. You can't work with broke people. Just like the example that I had with the podcast guys. I told them like, man, what are you going to do for people for $50, bro? Seriously. If you charge that little, like, even the people in here that charge like 300, $500, like what type of results are you getting your clients? One, they are not as invested, okay? And poor people are the least probable to get a result and take action. Because it's also the type of people that you need to factor in, right? That's also extremely important. And what happens? You sell a bunch of people, at the example of the Lotgenoten guys, You sell a bunch of people for $50. And then what happens? They don't even take action on it. They forget it, or, because it's just $50. And then they write reviews because they don't get any results from your $50 transformation man, and it comes back and bites you right in the ass. And then your reputation gets slandered. And your reputation is everything in business. See, for everyone in here that's charging low ticket, think twice about that one. The lower you charge people, the less serious that they are, the less invested that they are, the least probable that they are to get a result. Okay, that's why it's important to charge high ticket. Now, the 10x principle, I'm going to go over that as well, and how we justify our pricing. I just so with the financial model system. Now, I mentioned that you attract low-hanging clients, right? And you'll keep looking for new clients because you're charging them $1,000. They don't get a result. You charge them $1,000. They can't even invest to play the game to get more clients in the fast period of time because they don't have any ad spend, or they don't have a sales team, or bro, it's just a mess, right? It's just such a headache. And people in here, they can relate because I know I've been there in 1 year, in a few months even, right? I've been there, man. But I failed extremely fast. I was like, no, fuck this. Up to the next, up to the next, up to the next, till I came here. So now your profits become thin as well, okay? And that's that. Now, I was talking about the importance of speed to result, okay? This is important to understand when you are trying to charge recurring high ticket. And recurring high ticket, I'm always talking about 5K up to 15 grand. Every single month, if you want on top of that a rev share, take it. It's all yours, right? I highly recommend 10% net rev share, by the way. I'm going to go more in detail about that one. But when clients pay you first, right? That means that on the "you're screwing me" scale, that they are in the red, right? And you want to tilt it back in their favor as fast as possible, that it feels like they're screwing you. Same example with Joe, right? He joined my inner circle, or my mastermind right now. He invested first week, 10 grand, right? Man. And now he has another I don't know how long to just be with me for free, because he was just, and I was charging one time, man. And that's how we want it to be. We want our clients to be in the position where they are screwing us as fast as humanly possible. And how do you do that? Taking fast action. Like, there's where the performance comes in. That's where the tracking comes in. That's where the knowing exactly what action to take comes in. I have a quick story for you guys. Quick story. Man, one of the first times I was charging recurring high ticket, I fucked up big time. Listen to this one. I charged someone 10 grand a month, right? 10% net rev share. And it was like, great. He was selling like a Cody Sanchez type of offer, where he would like help people buy small businesses, right? And man, I onboard this client, I walk him through the webinar 2.0 version that I want him to record. I run him through the structure of the ads and where he needs to shoot ads, and run him through everything that he needs to record to be able to launch. Okay. What happens? I charged him the first month 10 grand. Okay. From the moment we started working together. So the scale was tilted into my favor. Okay. I got the cash and he's in the red. Okay. Metaphorically. What happens? It took him 3.5 weeks to film the VSL, to film the ads. Man. And in a few days, he had to pay the next installment, man. Do you think that client was happy to pay me the next 10 grand? Type a one in the chat if you think that was, if he was happy to do that. Type a one in the chat. No, he wasn't. Fuck no. Right? Man, fucked up big time. But now I knew that, okay, before I do anything, I make sure that he films the ads first, he films the VSL first, and then he lets me know, send them the invoice, and boom, I start building the funnel, and we launch in 2 hours, done. That's it. And I learned fast, right? But these are the different actions, for example, that you need to take to be able to tilt the "you're screwing me" scale up into their favor as fast as humanly possible. Look for the first action to take. Look for the first statistics to double, the easiest one, and go for that. See? And that's mainly how we do it, because we primarily do ads for our clients, but we also look at the different steps in the funnel, right? We take over client acquisition and make sure that they're not fucking with my rev share. Okay. Now, does everyone understand this? Put a one in the chat if it makes sense. Does it make sense? One in the chat, please. Nice, nice. Okay, sweet. Let's go to the next one. Now, a high ticket pricing structure, right? It signals who it's for, who it's not for. Like I always talk about the Lamborghini example, right? Like you don't go to the Lamborghini store. Like you go to the Lamborghini store and you already know that, man, it's for rich people. That's it, right? If you charge a high ticket, it immediately, like people that are looking for a bigger transformation will be attracted to that. They're like, man, I want to pay him more money because I want to make more money. I'm looking for a bigger transformation. There are maybe clients right now. You guys might have some clients right now that are looking to pay someone more money, or even you more money, to get a bigger transformation. Right now, as we speak, they're willing to do that. Some people are just like that. I'm like that, right? I'm an easy sell. I invest almost like 50 grand every single year in leveling up my skill set, right? And being around the people that I want to be around. Man, these people are out there. The only difference is you're focusing on the low end of the market, right? And I'm focusing up there. And I knew that. Same energy expense, the same time that we invest. Mind you, I started a few months ago. A few months. There are people in here that are in a marketer for 3 years. Man, I look at that, I'm like, bro, how? 3 years from now, you know where I'm at? Hey, I'm on the potential. I'm scared of myself, man. What? 3 years from now? Man, at the rate that I'm going right now, with all my system, my people, knowledge, hey. But I'm focusing up here. Even Elon Musk, bro, they have the same about 24 hours. You're just focused. They're just taking different actions on a daily basis. You can do outreach for low ticket people and maybe sign a little bit more, but you can also take the same energy and effort into just looking for high ticket people only and sign maybe one, but it will make up for every single low ticket like that this guy has, right? Man, I got paid 54 grand from one single client last month. I worked 4 hours, man. You know what I did? I advertised. Right? Man, that's fucking sweet, right? And same thing here. High ticket pricing, work with the right people, okay? Work with people that are looking for a bigger transformation, look for rich people, ideally, okay? Next one. This is about pricing. So you might have the question of, okay, how do I go about pricing? How do I go about determining what I need to charge people? Firstly, I always am a fan and a proponent of looking inwards. How much money do I want to make? Okay. But just to give you guys a formula and a gauge of what I use to make sure that people aren't fucking you, right? Because man, I have some examples from clients right now that made their clients a shit ton of money and they didn't even know, right? Now, let's say that your client's revenue, like they want to add another 100 grand a month. Let's say they're making 100K already. You're selling to rich people, right? And they're trying to make 200 grand. That's, let's say, to make it easy math, 1 million in added annual recurring revenue. That means that right now, the probability of that happening consistently is not really there. We're all humans, right? I always take 50% of the potential growth that we're looking for to make it conservative, okay? That makes 500 grand in new annual recurring revenue. And I take 10% off of that. So the 10x principle. I take 10% off of that number, that's 50 grand, and then I chop it up into 12 months. So that means that it's like around 5 grand a month that I need to charge them. On top of that, I can charge a rev share, right? If I want to. So now you have a clear picture of, okay, that's why I need to be around, right? But it's just a signal. It's just to know where, okay, if I charge this, this is normal. If I charge this, according to the growth and the goal that we're hitting to hit that million in extra annual recurring revenue. This is, so it makes sense. But then you also turn around and look at your own life. Okay, how much money do I want to make it make sense? Okay, like I want to get paid a little bit more because I have to factor in taxes. I have to factor in like some commissions and this and that. Okay, then I'm just left with like 3.5K. No, I want to make at least 5 grand. Okay, then you charge 6.5 grand a month. And you look inwards. That's what I do, because I want to be incentivized to give a fuck about the deal and to prioritize the deal as well. So for the pricing structure, this is the game that I put you guys on, okay? Use this exact formula to know exactly that the clients that you're working with are not fucking you, okay? So use this. Cool. Now, when it comes to financial modeling, I showed you guys everything, the systems behind it, what we need to know, what to optimize for, and financial modeling is just everything. Okay, you need to master it. Everything is math. There's no emotional shit. We're selling to rich people. Rich people are straight to the point. How much money can you make me? What's the plan? Let's go. Done. Okay. Now, let's bring some other people that got some results from the recurring high ticket model. Just like Kaya. Kaya he joined last month. He joined last month to my mastermind program. Man, you see me here, literally. First call that we had, okay? He has some clients, he's working in a specific niche, which is extremely high ticket. I'm not going to tell you which industry it is, just to help him out. But Kaya here, man, he had some campaigns open, told him exactly what to do, what strategies to deploy, right here, right? 1 month later, this happens. This guy spends 600 bucks and returns 360 grand for his clients, for his client. First month upon signing that client, right? Man, this guy was working a 9 to 5. He called me 6 o'clock in the morning. He was blowing up my phone. Normally, I don't take calls like that because I like to keep my day organized and, you know, make sure that my time is good, well spent. But man, he was blowing up my phone. I was like, bro, I made my client 360 grand. I was like, what the fuck? Right? From deploying that strategy. And man, 2K a month, 10% net rev share, do the math, right? Life changing. Ah, man. Crazy. Like he was scared to charge a little bit more. But man, he still got his money. So proud of him though. Conclusion. I wanted to ask you guys, was your time worthwhile in today's masterclass? Type a 1 if it was in the chat. Type a 1, please. Type a 1 in the chat. That's what's up. That's what's up. Nice, nice, nice. Did you guys gain a new insight that you didn't know before? Type a 1 in the chat, please. Nice. Nice. Do you know now how simple it is to sign a recurring high-ticket client and become an expert to leveraging high-level strategies? It's important to view it as easy because it's all math, right? It's all math. Working with the right clients that can play the game and are ready to risk their money to get to that specific goal instead of working just with poor people. Sweet. Do you agree that spending your valuable time becoming an expert agency owner is the highest action that you can take in 2025? Type a 1 in the chat, please. I want to know if you guys are with me. Cool. Perfect. Because it's anything that I did, man. I was just figuring out how can I become better and charge more money so I can improve my quality of life and from the people around me. Okay. Smart, really smart from you guys. Okay. Mind you. Now, if we parted ways, okay. And wait, let me just close it here. Okay, cool. If we parted ways today, what are the options? Okay, and I want you guys to listen closely to this one. Option 1, you do nothing. Okay, you just mentally went through this whole masterclass. You know, you're not really like proactive. You know, and you continue the same model that got you where you are right now, and you don't do the changes that I told you guys to do, actionable steps that I told you guys to do. Or you go for option 2, you implement everything I shared today on your own. On your own, you do it, right? There are some people that will go for option 1. There are some people that will go for option 3, okay? But there's a third option, always, right? There is a third option for the person inside of this class that's looking for leverage. What you lack in skill, you can make up in leverage. I'm talking to that specific person inside of this masterclass today, right? The guy that wants to go extremely fast and is like, nah, fuck no, okay? I need the system. I need to know exactly what to do, you know, and do it extremely fast with a fast feedback loops. Now, to the 5 action takers today, right? When you get access, when you decide to join, you guys get also invited to my high ticket mastermind, okay? Now, what you get by joining the high ticket mastermind, okay? I call it Joel's mastermind. That's my new offer for the people that want to join my one-on-one, okay? And that's what you get here is the financial model system. Use it yourself or resell it to clients. This is my software, guys. Just so you guys know, this is mine. This is how I am on everyone's ass. I track every single statistic and I know exactly what to do every single morning. I'm here with my brother and we look at this one. We look at this and we're like, man, what do we need to do today, right? And just go proactively into scaling clients by having this, okay? This is the one thing. Second thing, okay? This is, and we build it out, done for you. So if you want to resell it as well to your clients, because we also have clients that use this system to keep track of everything, we build it, done for you. This is only for the people inside of my mastermind. So there are some people in my mastermind today as well, like Timo and all these people. Shout out to you guys if you guys are here to learn as well. Man, all of you guys get access to this one, okay? To be able to resell it, okay? At any single price point that you want. If you want to sell it for 50 grand, bro, go for it. 20 grand, go for it. This is a perfect tool to also get your value proposition up and charge more, okay? Like the data infrastructure is literally, we scrape the data from YouTube, the landing pages, Instagram, Calendly, Wise, other payment processors as well simultaneously, Typeform, Facebook ads, fan bases, WAP, you know, every single data point, cash collected, we all put it into one house, right? And we built this specific dashboard completely done for you. It's only for the people inside of the mastermind, okay? Now, it's only for the people inside of the mastermind. Next. So, our done for you AI specialist. People wanted to know that I had something that I sold to go from 10K to 50K per month, right? I made my first 50 grand by selling AI ecosystems. And my team that deployed all the systems for me, the AI chatbots, I sold voice agents, I sold AI clones, right? They did the fulfillment for me for the AI part of things. So for the people that join my mastermind program, they will get access to my done for you AI specialist that was responsible for my first 50 grand a month. Okay. Just to value stack you guys a little bit. Okay. So you get access, completely done for you fulfillment. Okay. For the people inside of my mastermind program. Now, here, together, I will make sure that you have your recurring high ticket offer one-on-one, and I offer one-on-one support every single time. As you see here, man, DMs, and I'm on everyone's ass. If I'm not filming some new training material or talking to clients, or I'm on a consulting somewhere for a marketing team, I'm always answering to all of my people inside of my mastermind, okay? As you see here, we go over campaigns, this, that. Here's a picture of Ben Blackburn. He watched the first masterclass, by the way, and he signed a free K deal, and he was charging $300, right? He implemented it, signed the client for free K, and immediately joined, right? So that's cool. Now, one-on-one every single time I'm there. All the people in here, there are some people inside of my mastermind. They know that I'm on everyone's ass for them to make money and to be able to be a part of the mastermind. You need to make money to stay, right? And they know I'm on their ass. They are in here today. Hey, type a one in the chat if you're from the mastermind program. Type a one in the chat so that people can know you guys, okay? Now, just to show you guys, hey, I'm taking care of my people, okay? Next one. We have bi-weekly one-on-one implementation calls. So here's Luke and Nick. They're making like 30 grand a month as we speak right now. We're launching their ads, their video ads. Just hook them up with a good videographer that does like the video ads for other big influencers in the Netherlands. Hook them up with them, and man, I sit down like this, tell them exactly what to do. Exactly. Change this, tweak this, deploy this strategy, do this, do this, do that, boom, go, right? One-on-one, on a call, bi-weekly with myself, no poor coach, because I've done that. I've bought every single course program out there in the marketplace. Always been hooked up with poor coaches on payrolls. Man, I made more money than them. Doesn't make any sense, right? So I'm here one-on-one, the face to help you, okay? Next, access to our private masterclasses. So with other high-level agency owners, here you have Agil. He was about to speak today as well. Agil also made 2 clients like multiple six figures, one 250 grand, one also 300 grand a month within the first month, which is crazy. So we have some heavy hitters, right? Inside of our mastermind. And I hold these private masterclasses every single Saturday, 4 p.m. CET, diving in a specific topic when it comes to making perfect webinars, right? When it comes to specific actions, things that I think that you guys need to know for you guys to make more money. I cover everything in detail, all right? This is nothing. I'm holding back 30% from what I deploy in there, because there I teach them the for the docs email sequence, for example, for the doc incentives, like specific sequences and strategies that I deploy in detail behind the scenes. So that's for the people inside of the mastermind. And then you spend 2 full days with me, with yours truly, right? At my masterminds every single quarter. I want people to come together, man. I'm a real life person. If I do a bad job and I don't get you the results in life, man, I invite you to my house and rob me of my Rolex or fight me one-on-one. Right? So the next mastermind, people know as well, is on March 29th till the 30th. It's in my house, in my penthouse. Please don't rob me. Please don't do that. But yeah, every single quarter we come together, speakers. It will be recorded as well for the people who miss it. And it's also live for the people that are in Australia or whatever, and that can come, right? So every single quarter, mastermind at my penthouse. Now, knowing all of this, okay, just to reiterate, the sales performance dashboard, you can resell it to clients when you come in, okay? That's the incentive. Access to our $250,000 a month systems integrator. So the done for you systems that we deploy with the exact dashboard, right? We make sure that our systems integrators are there for continually support, right? Continuous support for you and your clients that you sell it to as well. Okay, continued support. Then the one-on-one with me, one-on-one time. Then we have the weekly one-on-one calls, and then we have the access to the group calls, right? The private masterclass, as I call them, and the 2-day masterminds at my house. And that's the whole mastermind offer that I have. And man, my goal as well is to help you get a hell of a lot richer. I know that what I've been able to accumulate within this time frame, it's just insane, right? And for me, I'm like, man, there's some people out there that also want to make sure that their mother goes on vacation and doesn't worry about work anymore, you know. Yeah, man, and just overall get a better quality of life and just take care of their people. I am that way because, man, I grew up on the streets, man. I grew up like with literally nothing. I know how it is, man. And there are people in there that can relate to me and know that, man, taking care of your people is everything these days, man. Man, and if I can do that for someone else, that's just everything, man. All these people, Sergio, Kaya, Agil, all these people that got great results for people, man. All because of what? Because I taught them to. I showed them exactly what to do. These people, their clients got multiple six figures, right? Look at the impact that I would have on those people as well. And I don't even know them. But man, I will die a legend, right? So for me, it's all about becoming that expert, coming into an environment where you have straight dogs around you, someone like myself to hold you accountable that you make that money. Otherwise, you're out of there, right? So my goal is to sign your first high-ticket client, recurring high-ticket client in the next 60 days. We're optimizing for that every single time, okay? Using our strategies and our high-ticket client acquisition. Cool. Now, question. How much do you think all of this will cost? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. How much do you think this would cost? Hey, wat zeg is het? Ik kan het niet zien. 10K. Okay, cool. Cool. That's good. That's good. I'm going to reveal it. 2K per month. All of this. 2 grand a month to access all of this. 2 grand a month. Man. 2 grand a month, guys. Cool. I'm going to explain you guys why in a second, but let it sink in. 2 grand a month to have me in your corner, to fuck with a real one, okay? Cool. Now, why am I giving such a no-brainer offer? Okay, because most of you guys said, 10 grand, bro, this can't be. 2 grand a month, okay? Subscription. Why is that? Because, man, I want to have long-term people. As I showed you guys, I want to really connect. This is based on relationship, right? I want you to save you from buying another agency scam course, you know, and just go with me and I will show you exactly what to do, what to deploy. Hold your hand step by step from client acquisition all the way up to fulfillment. I make sure that my clients' fulfillment goes well and that they make sure that they make money for their clients. Make them straight dogs, straight beasts, man. That's what I'm on, right? So reason number 2, I make people inside of the mastermind, they see an increase of $26,000 per month in their first 3 months of joining, deploying and taking action on the things that I tell them to do, okay? And then we want you to leverage our financial model software as well to sign recurring high-ticket clients. No sales bullshit, no sales tactics. Yo, look at this. That's it. Look at the numbers, statistics, look at the actions that we need to take. Boom, 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 boom. Done. Does it make sense? Yes or no? Hey, okay, sign. All right. And I want to build a community of 50 people, 50 expert agency owners to help each other get richer, you know. And yeah, man, just build that environment because I know that, man, you need some tough people in your life, man. The reason why you're not making money is because, man, you have some soft-ass people around you and therefore you're soft as well, right? So I want to create that environment. And I know there are people in there that can resonate, you know, and yeah, so that's the reason why. There is a 5th reason though, because in full transparency, it was 10K at first, right? But I've seen that so many people, man, same logic applied, one-time offs, okay? People are invested for the first month, second month, and then, bro, they just fuck off. I don't know where they went, but they were like, yeah, I invested already, you know. It's all right, it's all good. But no, man, I want you to make more money. After the first month, I got people at first month made 15 grand, you know, a couple people like that. And I don't hear from them ever again. Man, try to hold them accountable, send them a message, they go offline quick. You know, I've seen all of that happen right before my eyes. I'm like, oh, how? You know, but that's because they're not invested anymore. They're not staying engaged, staying close. That's why I was like, man, I rather charge people 2K every single month, right? Put some fire under their ass, okay? But then if they decide to fuck off after month 3, instead of them having paid me 10 grand, bro, they only pay me 6. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, right? But that just ethically was better, man. And I hope that you guys feel the same way with your clients as well that you guys are about to sign, because this is a real lesson in here. It's literally ethical. all these people that are like doing, like there are some YouTubers out there that are doing the one-time fee, you know, charging 12K mentorships and all that stuff. Man, they do that every single month. They tell you they make 150K a month. Every single month they have to sign 20 clients. What happens to the to the other clients that they signed? They all fucked off. And then they just burn through, like they just hunt for more and more and more and more and more. And they just take the cash of the people. And I was like, man, I'll make a YouTube video about this, man. I'll make a YouTube video about this, expose all of these people, man. Right? But no, that's not the play, man. That's not the play. So I wanted to make it fair for both of our sides. And I hope that you articulate this as well to your clients that you are working with as well, if you're charging one-time offers, okay? Become better, man, right? I want to win your business every single month that you can stay inside of the mastermind and join me in March 29th and eat some steak together, you know? But man, this is it. I'm so confident in myself that, man, instead of just charging 10K, no, pay me 24 grand a year. I like that. And I'm sure that you will stay because the value that I'm going to give, no fucking brainer. Did the math on it. I want 50 people in there, right? That's my goal. And I want to help every single one in there get richer. Most of you guys know me already. I'm that guy. I'm that person, right? So just you go and leave it at that. I'm going to drop the link on how to sign up, right? Is that the link in the thing, alsjeblieft? I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now and just apply. Schedule a call, okay? Schedule a call. If you're an action taker today, right, and you sign up for the 2K mastermind, schedule your game plan call. Just do it, okay? There are some people in there. I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking about. The one that wants to take action, wants to take care of the family, just like I'm doing, man. It's sweet, all right? Everyone who will join will be invited to my high ticket mastermind, the 29th of March, in my house, right here, right? A total of 20 available spots for this event. Might be more though, but now I know that 20 people, my penthouse can handle 20 people, so that's it, right? Yeah, that would be that. Okay, cool. Now, more clarity on what happens after you sign up. And people, like if you don't have a game plan like this for your clients as well, like a roadmap, please implement. Even if you you have to copy and paste what I'm doing here, just copy it, take it, right? All for free, go for it. Week 1, agency alignment. We create the financial model, right, to hit 50 and 100 grand a month within the next 3 or 6 months. Been there, done that, right? Easy. We made the tweaks in the offer to make it more valuable, tweak the messaging, attract rich people. Cool. Example, Joe did it first 7 days, 10 grand extra, bank. Week 2, team infrastructure. I look at the team. If I see that there are some thirds in there and some slow people, I tell you immediately to get rid of them. I will provide you some A players, okay? From my network, story post, boom, you're up there, right? Or if I know some people. Week 3, fine-tuning of the sales process. That's why I come in, I look at your sales calls as well, how you deploy them, how you communicate, give you the tweaks, create pre-selling assets, right? Then week 4, amplification process. Set the new KPIs. I will push you to risk more, right? Not to break the bank, but I will push you to risk more. I will tell you exactly how much ad spend you would need and what strategies that comes with that to deploy. Week 5 to week 8, we dial in the primary acquisition channel, right? And in that process, it's a fucking no-brainer to have your first recurring high-ticket client. It's all clear as day what is going to happen week 1 on fucking onboarding. So that's it. This is what it looks like. Make sure that you have something like this for your clients as well, okay? Just a quick note. So visit the link. You drop the link in the chat. Cool. Cool. I dropped the link in the chat, or my brother did it. He dropped the link in the chat. Book your call right now. Book it, book it, book it. Take your chance. Talk to our team. Talk to myself. I always take sales calls as well. With Harry. Harry, you guys know Harry by now. He's a G. And yeah, I'm really looking forward, guys. I'm really looking forward to it. Wait, I'll let you guys book first. 2 minutes, and then we go into the Q&A, okay, for the questions. And yeah, then it's a wrap. So another 2 minutes to go over all the questions. Then we go into all the questions. That would be good. Okay, cool, cool. I already see some bookings coming in. That's good. Nice. Okay. Another minute. Use the link. I'll send the link as well inside of the group chat. Or my brother will do it. Yeah. Yeah. In the group chat as well. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Book in, book in, book in. Okay, sweet. We go into the Q&A. Nice. Scan the code to access the masterclass recording. Now, I will give you guys a code. I will give you guys a code. No worries about that. Let me stop sharing my screen. And just go in here. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. First questions. Come up with the questions. Come up with the questions. Okay, sweet. What do we got here? Enzo. For your service, do you just give your clients advice with the help of the data you showed, and then they do it, or is it all done for you? Like, we primarily do advertising, okay? That's what we do. When it comes to if their sales team is not performing and we see that the leads that we bring them are qualified, but they're just shit and they don't close them, I step in, I take the responsibility of stepping in as a sales trainer almost to make sure that they get the statistics up and to hold them accountable. I secret shop them as well. I secret shop my clients to make sure that they keep doing the best practices to have a higher show rate and a higher close rate. Secret shopping, extremely important. Can you drop the recording in WhatsApp? No, you have to private message me. Private message me the word recurring high ticket. Easy, easy. Type that word, send it to me in the chat privately, and I will send it to you. Where do you find potential high ticket clients? Man, potential high ticket clients are everywhere. You just need to target them if you run ads by your messaging. Easy. Like on the next week's classes, I will go more in depth about the client acquisition side of things and how to craft, like how to really curate your messaging to specifically talk to people that are already doing well in their business. You know, lately came out with an offer as well last week as I'm scaling to 1 million. And I came up with a consulting offer to charge someone 10K flat fee, because my done for you clients pay me 10 grand and a 10% net rev share. The consulting offer that I had, 10 grand flat fee, and I spent 4 hours with them a month, right? And I come in and I just consult the existing marketing teams that they already have in place, or business owners that already have marketers. Spend 1 hour a week with them, tell them exactly what to do. And yeah, so You have to make sure that you craft offers for rich people and you have messaging that specifically talks to them. And there's a specific way to do that, but that's for the next class. Okay. Okay, Edwin. How do I sign a high ticket recurring client if I only have one client at the moment? That just came on. Now, Edwin, what you need to do is just target rich people. You run ads, by the way, and I know you run static ads, right? But you have to pivot to doing video ads and having a different type of messaging when it comes to who you want to target. Like, man, you want to talk about their circumstances of what a rich people would deal with as of problems right at the beginning of your video ad as your hook, right? So these are one of the tactics, but you are in the pre-inner circle, man. Ask your question privately, bro. But yeah. So how do you do that, man? Like I said, financially model everything out. Show them the exact actions and plan of action and the targets needed to hit their goal. And you just sell them that way. Easy, right? Just what I did today. What sort of guarantees do you offer for your clients? I never did guarantees ever in my life. Never. None of my clients asked me for guarantees. None of them. Really. Why is that? Because like you don't want to start off a relationship. You don't want to start off a relationship with the mindset of like losing, man. No, it doesn't make any sense. If I want them to take an action, okay, and let's say it's a rev share deal. If I want them to take an action, like film a new ad, for example, and they are somewhere in Bora Bora with their wife, and it takes them three weeks to make the new video ad. Do I ask them money to pay me? Do I ask them for a guarantee? No, right? Nah, goes both ways. See, that's why the guarantee is man, it's bollocks. Otherwise, you need to do a conditional guarantee, but nah, I'm not a fan of that. So basically a combination of done for you and done with you. Yeah, sometimes you need to have some done with you components as well, especially with done for you clients. Man, I make sure with my clients that I also sometimes come in as a coach. See, tell them exactly what to do. And yeah, sometimes there's things going on in their life where their morale just drops, right? I have some stories about that as well. But you have to make sure that you have done with you components as well in your done for you offer. Okay, Isaac, when creating this tracking system, what is the most important KPIs I should track, etc.? Great question. Short rate, average cash collected, and close rate. And then you want to know from which source the leads came from. These are the most important ones. I check them every single morning of all of my clients. All of them. Like, that's it. I'm tweaking the fuck out. Right? But yeah, if you're on top of things like that, that's where the cash is, right? So that's why this tracking system is just sick, man. Like, it's all in there. You do the financial model once. You don't have to do it again. You just look, man. You just look at it. Okay, Yafid, if I want to charge rich people 5K plus, how do you manage to do without having previous experience and also no case studies behind you, but you're confident that you can deliver and willing to step into the dark and believe you can do it? Man, Yafid, do you think that I had it all figured out when I signed my first high ticket deal? Fuck no, I didn't. Figured out how I could calculate the potential growth. I made it make sense. I sent them some perfect cold video pitches, you know, to show them the process and position myself as the expert first. And then I sold them. Now, case studies, man, you can go around it easily. Like case studies, man, you leverage the results of a media buyer and know the exact actions that he took to be able to produce a certain result. And then what you do is you make a video about it and send it to your potential clients. Easy, easy, easy. And then you hop on a call with them, do a financial model, see if it makes sense, and you show up confident. And then, bro, you have a high probability of signing your first high ticket deal. That's how I did it. Now, does this system also work for a social media agency helping clients building their social media organic? Yes, of course. Yeah, bro. Tracks everything. And it's a done for you system, right? It's all custom. So if you have like a source like LinkedIn, we factor it all in. All my systems, like my it's insane. It's insane. So, man, this is literally the backbone of my business as we speak. I'm telling you, this is it. This is my my morning routine. Looking at the stats. But also, like, not only looking at the stats, man, you need to know exactly what action to take if one statistic goes down. And we have a whole like document, a whole notion of if this, then that, right? Situations, and we have all like, man, different actions and strategies that you can deploy at every single given time, at every single given statistic that drops, so that you're on top of it every single time. And that's how you get client results, by reacting fast, by being fast, you know. What daily habit has made the biggest difference in your productivity? Man, that's a good question. What daily habit though? Well, just going to the gym, man. I like going to the gym. Makes me feel good, makes me feel energized. Pushing myself, pushing my brother. My brother pushes me. Man, that's it really. Looking at the cash collected of my clients, looking at the cash collected of myself, is a good daily habit, you know, seeing if you're on track or not. Yeah, bro, you'll get all the energy you need and the productivity if you see what's going on every single day in one place for all of your clients, for yourself, you know, and see if you're on target or not. If you have to go harder and more serious. So that's that, looking at the system again, right? Okay. Great job for the webinar, man. I get the financial model. Wait, let me see. Okay, great job on the webinar. I get that we have to financial model everything to make everything make sense for our prospects. But how do I establish my value proposition when outreaching without overwhelming them? Especially given that rich people don't have time to consume our messages. Okay, that's true in some regard. How to I get I think there's a typo right there, man. I get them to instantly want me to be interested in our stuff. So when targeting rich people, okay, you want to appeal to them by giving them the transformation that they're looking for. There are rich people that, man, they don't have these limiting beliefs, man. That's a limiting belief that you have, to be very honest. If you tell me, like, I know that most of you guys would consider me a rich person, right? If you tell me, hey, yo, Ambek, I'll make you 1.5 mil, and you can show me exactly how you're going to bring me there, man, what? I'll throw money at you so fast. It's crazy. So you need to communicate the transformation that they might be looking for. See, and communicating problems that they might have, that they might face right now. Even right now, I have a campaign running with 10 lead magnets, where I give 10 things away, 10 things, okay? But they are all lead magnets that rich people deal with, like problems that solve problems for rich people. 10 lead magnets, 10 things that only rich people deal with, okay? People that have teams, that maybe already have a marketing department, right? Like these specific things. So you can do it by doing that, attracting rich people by straightly talking about their problems that they might face. Okay. A big problem that rich people have a lot is talent acquisition. So that's one little nugget. How do I find the rich high ticket people in e-com Shopify space? That's a detailed question. These are the questions that I answer inside of my mastermind program, man, really. And we go literally in detail about how to specifically target these people and get the highest probability of converting them. So yeah, message you on Instagram, all good, all good. And also for the people in here, also take a picture and repost me as well. It's always good to show love. I'll repost you guys. Okay. Jackson. Now, Mbang, how can I gain experience and know what value I will be able to deliver without providing free trials for my first clients? Easy. If you are in the game of making people a lot more money, right? Flipping that money into more money, just like I am doing, you can just leverage a result of a new teammate, of a media buyer, for example, and just leverage his experience. See, but you still need to learn about how to advertise properly and how to get that certain result for that person. And you only need to know how to articulate it well. See, and doing free trials is mostly like devaluing yourself. I wouldn't do that. Like, man, just eradicate that thought immediately, man. Like, don't work for free. It's a service. Okay. I invest time, energy, resources, people. Man, you just pay. Same thing, bro. There's nothing like man, guarantees don't exist in the agency space. You do a service, and that's that. Not you do a service, you pay your staff, you pay your team, fulfill, and then they ask their money back. No, fuck no. That doesn't work like that, man. So same thing for free trials, same principles, don't work for free. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. Cool. I'll pick another two good ones that we need to bounce because it's 8. How can you track accurately the cash collected from your clients and ensure they are reporting their numbers transparently? Man, with the system that we have, we connect it to every single payment processor that they have in place. I have viewer access to every single payment processor that they have as well. I know exactly with the system how much the closers cash collected, right? Bro, I see everything just with the system. That's it. The system does everything. So yeah, that's just transparently. And you need to know the numbers to help them. See? To help them make more money. So it wouldn't make any sense for them to hide certain numbers or no. Like we need to be on track. So that's how you could do it, man. Having a system similar like this one, or just be smart and get everything in one, be able to resell it as well and join the mastermind program, right? What do we have here? One last question though. Then we need to ramp it up. Man, this is a good one. Let's see. At what moment did you realize you needed to hire people? Great question. When I was pitching, like at the very beginning, when I was pitching people, and I was like, man, I have it unlocked right now. I have the system. Now I need more people, more labor to pitch beside me as well, and double the output. That was the first time I was like, man, I need more attention. Pop, 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 pop. And then I started hiring more VAs, right? One last question though, which is also a good one. Which industries have wealthy individuals? Man, the industries that charge higher ticket, man. People that do wholesale, people that are in the funding niche, raising capital niche is a good one as well. Like there are a ton of people that charge extremely high ticket. Info products, people that sell info products, which what I'm into right now. So yeah, look at the high ticket products, follow the high ticket products, and you will get there. So that would be that. Cool. Man, thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys really for taking the time, spending the time with me to put you guys on some serious game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay. For the people that joined the mastermind, really looking forward to seeing you guys in person. And yeah, up to the next one. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, so congratulations. You finished off the masterclass. Hey, top level game as always. If you haven't subscribed yet, welcome to the family. Make sure that you subscribe. I'm truly here to help you make more money and get richer. So make sure to subscribe to this channel and welcome to the Ambank family. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.